Guyan, have you lost your mind?
Are you looking for death?
It just so happens to be your birthday today. I have a gift prepared for you. Suyi, what are you doing? This is a gift I prepared for your sister.
Guyan, you've come at just the right time. My sister has something she needs to tell you.
Divorce papers? What do you mean?
Guyan, let's get a divorce.
Menki, stop joking around. Come on, I'm going home to cook for you.
I'm being serious. There is no future for us. Just sign the papers.
Why?
Guyan, you still have the nerve to ask why? My sister has worked hard for 2 years. Today, she finally signed a 10 million contract with the Zhang Group. Her status and position are no longer what they used to be. But what about you, a grown man, spending all day at home doing laundry and cooking? Do you even deserve my sister?
Is that what you think too?
Isn't it obvious? Guyan, we haven't been people from the same world for a long time. Right now, you simply cannot give me any support. What I have always needed is not a parasite who only knows how to do laundry and cook, but someone who can strive alongside me in business and help me reach new heights.
Sumenki, these past 2 years, haven't I been striving alongside you? 2 years ago, when you had nothing, when you were at your lowest, it was I who protected you, helped you, and planned for your future. You said you were busy, and I said fine. I stayed home, cooking and doing chores for you. Have you forgotten all that? Back then, your Su family was merely the most bottom-tier family in Yuncheng. Now that you've climbed to a second-tier family, you want to kick me to the curb.
Who do you think you are? So you mean to say that my sister's success today is partly due to your contribution? Guyan, stop dreaming. Everything you did, any random nanny could have done.
In these 2 years, my Su family has risen to become a second-tier family in Yuncheng, even if it's only second-tier. What about you, Guyan? You are still only good at doing laundry and cooking, acting like a parasite. I told you to come work at my company, but you refused. You insisted on going out to do food delivery. Do you know how others see me? How they mock me? Being with you, I only feel embarrassed.
So, these past 2 years, in your eyes, I was just a parasite who only knows how to do laundry and cook, useless in every other way.
Is my sister wrong? If it weren't for my sister marrying a loser like you in the first place, our Su family would have flourished long ago. With you around, the Su family is only being held back.
You are both wrong. I tell you, the reason your Su family has achieved this today is entirely due to my secret assistance.
Guyan, I never imagined that you were such a disgusting person. Let me tell you, the reason our Su family has achieved this today relies entirely on my Su Menki's commercial talent, my capabilities, and my 2 years of blood, sweat, and tears. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, Guyan.
How ridiculous. The $10 million order from the Zhang Group was something I had John He give to you.
Guyan, you need to know when to stop with your jokes. Do you know what 10 million means? You even dare to steal credit from young Master Song. It is absolutely disgusting.
Young Master Song? Which young Master Song?
Let me tell you the truth. The reason we were able to successfully reach a cooperation is entirely thanks to the Song family, the fourth great family of Yuncheng. Young Master Song acted as the intermediary for us. I really never expected this. Guyan, you are so shameless to claim young Master Song's credit as your own. Ask yourself, do you have any shame left?
I am shameless. I am ridiculous.
What are you laughing at?
I am laughing at how foolish you all are. That Song you. Selfish and self-interested, full of lies. Yet you treat him like a treasure. You are truly pathetic.
Guyan, that exasperated, foolish look of yours is truly laughable. Let me tell you. Young Master Song has already taken a liking to my sister. As long as she can marry into the Song family, the Su family will certainly soar to new heights. By then, who do you think you are? You aren't even worth a single hair on young Master Song's head.
Suyi, you are wrong. It is he who isn't worth a single hair on mine. No. It is he who isn't even fit to compare to me, Sumenki. So you two are already colluding. You have truly opened my eyes. So, this divorce. Are you sure you want to go through with it?
Hurry up and sign the papers and get out of the Su family.
As you wish. Miss Su, I hope you never regret this.
Guyan, you've spent 2 years cooking in the Su family. and 2 years washing clothes. So you've managed to pick up some skills. Go out there, find some menial job. Earn 2 or 3,000 a month. At least you'll be able to feed yourself.
Forget it. Since we were once married, there are 50,000 in this card. Take it and do something with it. It's better than you doing food delivery.
50,000? So all my efforts over the past 2 years are only worth this 50,000 yuan in your eyes. Is that it?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Guyan, don't be ungrateful. How could he be worth only 50,000? You are worthless. You just want to squeeze more money out of the Su family, right? Fine. I have 500,000 on this card. This is more money than you will earn in your entire life. Take the money and get lost.
This money, to me, is worthless. I don't want it. I won't take a single cent from your Su family. I will leave with nothing.
Fine. Very well, since the divorce agreement is already signed. Then get out now. Don't pollute the air of the Su family here. The stench of poverty on someone like you truly makes me sick.
Guyan, have you lost your mind?
Are you looking for death?
You actually dared to hit the young master of the Song family. Are you tired of living?
This 10 million contract was something I personally had John He hand over to Su Menki. You claim it was your connections that secured it. Don't you deserve to be taught a lesson?
Have you been eating off my family for 2 years and rotted your brain in the process? Do you have any idea how much this 10 million order means to my Su family? Do you even understand its significance?
Worthless. You think you're worthy of speaking President Jiang's name? And you dare to steal the credit for my work? Who do you think you are? Do you know what kind of person President Jiang is?
President Zhang is one of the top 10 outstanding entrepreneurs in China, worth multi-million. A loser like you couldn't even dream of getting such a contract, let alone qualify to even meet President Zhang. You don't have the standing.
I don't need to say much more. Whether I have the standing or the connections. When we get to the contract signing ceremony, you'll naturally understand.
You even know there's a signing ceremony? It's a pity though. Someone like you probably wouldn't even be able to find the entrance to the venue. I'd love to see just how swollen your face gets at the signing ceremony when you're humiliated.
Then let's see who gets the last laugh.
Enough, Menki. Don't waste your breath on someone like him. I've long since had everything arranged for this signing ceremony. Let's go. I'll take you to see it.
Thank you, brother Yu. Let's go.
All right. Stop right there.
Need something.
My daughter must have given you plenty of benefits over the last 2 years. Let me tell you, however you came into the Su family back then, that's exactly how you'll leave today. You think you can take even a single thread from the Su house? Dream on.
You've hidden your things in the suitcase, haven't you? Open it up right now. Don't you dare try to take anything belonging to our Su family.
Show some respect. Everything in this case is my own property. I don't want a single thing that belongs to your Su family.
You, a useless loser, think you deserve respect from us?
Why waste your breath on him? Give it to me.
You.
It's all just trashy clothes.
Anything else? Nothing. Then I'm leaving.
You've hidden the rest on your body. Mother, let's search him.
Right. Search him?
Don't go too far. Don't force me to fight back.
Stop.
Where did you find this actor? She's actually quite pretty.
Guyan, are you alright?
I see. So that's why you were so quick to divorce my daughter. So this is the vixen you've been fooling around with behind my back.
Your mouth is truly foul. Slap her.
Let's see who dares.
Mother, are you alright? This wretched woman, I don't care where Guyan found you, our Su family, is not someone you can afford to offend.
Your mouth is also very foul. Slap him.
You.
To me, you Su family members are nothing more than ants to be trampled.
Just you wait.
Guyan, let's go.
at the signing ceremony. I will be waiting for you.
All of you, just you wait. My sister won't let you off. Guyan, you really have the nerve to show your face here. Why don't you look at yourself in a puddle and see what you look like? Is this even a place for you?
You really think that by renting a suit, you can squeeze into high society? Trash is trash, no matter what. You only came here because you heard my daughter landed a multi-million contract, and you thought you'd come here to ride her coattails and sponge off her success, didn't you?
My apologies. My hand slipped. But, actually, this is for the best. Spilling this wine on you will at least cover up that stench of poverty on you. It'll keep you from standing here, polluting the air for those of us who actually belong, and offending our eyes.
You got off too easy. This glass of wine is probably worth 10 times more than his miserable life.
Guyan,
Sorry about that. My hand slipped. I didn't have a good grip.
you're asking for death.
What is all this noise?
Sister, this man, Guyan, had the audacity to throw red wine at me.
Guyan, we are already
The
divorced.
film was translated
Can you stop pestering
and
me now?
narrated by Media.
Sumenki. Don't flatter yourself. Pestering you? You aren't worth it.
Kiki, that worthless loser just got divorced. And you've already gone running after him. That vixen even assaulted your brother and me. What? Guyan, how dare you hit my mother?
I hit her because she deserved it. For the 2 years I spent in the Su family, your mother never stopped giving me grief. And you, Sumenki, you just turned a blind eye. Hitting her today was getting off light.
Sister, that vixen is clearly close with him. I'd say they were likely hooking up long before you two even divorced.
Very well, Guyan. I previously thought you were just a man who was good for nothing. I never expected that you aren't just trash, but also a cheating scoundrel. It's truly disgusting.
I cheated on my spouse. I'm disgusting. Sumenki, put your hand on your heart and tell me, who was it that, in order to cling to the power of the Song family, heartlessly abandoned the husband who stood by you through 2 years of hardship? If I hadn't quit my job to stay home and manage the trivialities of life, where would you have found the energy to focus on your business career, now that you've latched onto a powerful branch? Got rid of your ex right away, like a piece of garbage. And yet you stand on the moral high ground, accusing me, people like you, who only care about money and status, and betray those closest to you, are the truly disgusting ones.
You have the nerve to accuse me of riding coattails? That's right. This contract was indeed introduced to me by Brother Yu. But securing this deal was entirely due to my own capabilities, Sumenki's own talent. As for you, I've said it before. What I need is a man who can help me in my career. Like Brother Yu. And as for you, you aren't even fit to carry Brother Yu's shoes.
A mere $10 million order. Was he enough to strip away your true colors entirely? I truly regret it. I regret being blind 2 years ago, and giving you a second glance. I regret even more that I gave up a promising future for you, to marry into the Su family, and play the part of a man who worked himself to the bone for no appreciation. Everything I sacrificed for you over these 2 years was given with all my heart. And you repaid me with betrayal.
Tell me, Guyan. Aside from doing laundry and cooking, what else are you even good for? Does our Su family really need a male nanny like you?
Sumenki, let me tell you this. Everything you have in your career, I gave to you. Without me, your Su family will fall apart. In less than a month. Let's wait and see.
You say that the Su family would fall
was
apart
translated and
in less than a
narrated
month.
by Media.
without you?
Menki. I think he must have been kicked in the head by a donkey. He should really go find a wall to bang his head against, to snap out of it, and stop spouting such nonsense.
Security. Drag this worthless loser out of here.
How ridiculous. You want to kick me out? Without me, this signing ceremony won't be able to proceed at all.
Guyan, have you made enough of a scene yet? If you really have a mental illness, go to the hospital and register for treatment. I'll even pay the registration fee for you. How about that?
First, you tried to steal my credit by claiming you secured this $10 million contract. And now, you're here, spouting nonsense at the John Group's banquet. Do you have any idea what kind of trouble you're in?
You're nothing but a stray dog that we kicked out of the Su family. Yet you still dare to run your mouth here. You're practically asking for death.
I see what this is. After being kicked out by the Su family, you're filled with resentment and can't stand to see us do well. That's why you came, to make a scene at this signing. When it comes down to it, isn't your whole goal just to make our kiki? Lose face in front of everyone from the John Group? That's truly despicable. Guyan, I never expected you to be this kind of person. Just because I divorced you, you resort to such despicable tactics to get your revenge. Let me tell you, my patience is limited. We were husband and wife after all. I'll forgive your ignorance for now. Before Mr. Zhang arrives, get out of here immediately. Go back to the bottom of the social ladder and stay there quietly. Don't come here and embarrass yourself in high society. Get out.
Your Su family isn't even worthy of talking to me about social status. This contract, I say you won't be signing it. And you absolutely won't.
Guyan, what are you doing? Put that contract down right now.
This contract was originally something I had the John Group give to you. It was meant to be your birthday gift. Now, I have seen through your true character. As for this contract, you are not worthy of it.
You've lost your mind. Guyan, you are an absolute madman.
Thinking that with this multi-million order, you could cross the threshold into a second-tier family. Your Su family is not worthy.
Guyan, do you, a worthless loser, honestly believe that tearing up a single contract can stop the cooperation between the John Group and the Su family?
Guyan, your horizons are just too narrow. Partnerships between large corporations are incredibly complex. They are far beyond what you could ever hope to fathom. Our partnership with the John Group is already set in stone. It is not something you can destroy, simply by tearing up a few pieces of paper.
That's right. You are truly a lost cause. Since you love tearing up contracts so much, why don't I print out thousands of copies for you to tear to your heart's content?
The people and affairs of Yuncheng's high society are things a person of your lowly status could never understand. To dare to tear up the contract, this is clearly a sign of the utmost disrespect toward President John. What punishment do you deserve for this?
Guyan, I will say this one last time. While the people from the John Group have yet to arrive, get out. Perhaps you might still have a slim chance of survival.
Menki, you are still too kind. Look at him, he is hell-bent on self-destruction. Why must you still try to help him, just because he dared to tear up the John Group's contract? In all of Yuncheng, no one can save him now. What you should be doing right now is to draw a line, once and for all, with a person like him.
You're right, sister. This lowly wretch is clearly trying to sabotage us. He is deliberately offending the John Group, just to ruin our partnership with them. He is trying to drag our Su family down to ruin.
Very well. Guyan, since you are seeking your own death, don't blame me for being heartless. Everyone listen up. In my capacity as the president of the Su Group, I announce to all of Yuncheng, Guyan is my former husband, whom the Su family has long since discarded like trash. From this day forward, I have severed all ties with him. We have nothing more to do with each other.
Good. I find nothing more to do with each other. Su Menki, I should thank you. You have certainly opened my eyes today.
Have you made enough of a scene? Guards, Throw this foul-mouthed, lowly wretch out of here.
Assistant Deng has arrived. What are you all arguing about?
Hello, Assistant Deng. I'm Sumenki, president of the Su Group. Please rest assured, I will personally lead my team to ensure this multi-million order is completed with the highest quality and standards. We will certainly live up to the Jung Group's expectations.
This is our Su Group's sincere commitment to this partnership.
Assistant Deng, it is this person. He actually dared to pose as a guest to sneak into the banquet. And he even dared to publicly tearing up the contract between Zhang He and Su Menki for the 10 million yuan deal. This is, in front of all the Yuncheng nobility, a slap in the face to the Su family, and a strike against President Zhang. This death-seeking wretch must not be let off lightly.
That man is my ex-husband. He saw that I was about to sign this 10 million yuan contract and came here just to sabotage it. I am truly sorry for making a spectacle of myself in front of you.
Assistant Deng, it is no matter. I will have someone throw him out immediately.
You're too talkative. I think today, the ones who should be thrown out are all of you.
Assistant Deng, what is this?
You must be blind to dare provoke anyone and to have offended Mr. Gu.
Assistant Deng. I tore up the contract. Is there a problem?
Mr. Gu, of course there is no problem. This contract was only secured by the Su Group. With your assistance, whatever you wish to do with it is naturally up to you.
What? This is impossible.
Mr. Song, I remember you saying that this 10 million yuan partnership with the Zhang Group was something you specifically facilitated for Kiki? I wonder, am I correct?
That is exactly what he told you. But if that were the case, why have I never seen him before today?
Brother Yu, what is going on?
The Zhang Group has always held its reputation in the highest regard. If he were truly the assistant to the president of the Zhang Group, why would he stand by and do nothing in the face of such actions from Gu Yan, especially tearing up an important contract, letting him run wild like this? In my opinion, he is likely not from the Zhang Group at all. Gu Yan, you are far too bold. You actually found an actor to impersonate the assistant to the Zhang Group president.
What do you mean? You say he is an imposter? That cannot be right. This morning, someone from the Zhang headquarters even called me to say our project had passed internal review. Very well. I will make a call to confirm. I will know the truth soon enough. Yes. Hello, I am Sumenki, president of the Su Group. I apologize for the intrusion, but may I ask, has the partnership between our Su Group and the Zhang Group been voided?
Voided? I have heard nothing of the sort. President Zhang is currently on her way to the signing ceremony and should be arriving shortly.
Thank you. Did you hear that? Guyan? I would like to see how much longer the two of you can keep up this act.
Gu Yan, I will give you one chance now. As long as you kneel and kowtow and admit your mistake, then I'll let you go. Otherwise, once President Zhang arrives, you won't be able to leave here nearly as easily.
Very well. Then I'll give you a chance to bow your head and admit your mistake, and I will spare your life.
Keep it up. Just keep pretending. I'd like to see just how long you can keep this act up. Once President Zhang arrives, no matter how good you are at pretending now, you'll look miserable enough when you meet your end.
Who is making a scene here?
That's President Zhang. Mother, you've seen her before? She's the vixen he seduced. Outside the family. Mother, don't talk nonsense.
How could she be Zhang He? She's clearly just an actress Guyan hired. She was putting on airs earlier. And not only did she hit me, she even hit Mother. Who do you think you are? President Jiang's status is not something you like to gossip about.
Suyi, are you stupid? Can't you just look her up online? She's the CEO of the Zhang Group. Zhang He.
Gu Yan, I've let you suffer a grievance.
It's nothing.
You are the one who tore up the contract.
Hello, President Jong. I am the CEO of the Su Group, Su Menki. There's a misunderstanding here.
The contract being torn up doesn't truly affect our cooperation. Assistant Dang, issue the order. Immediately and permanently terminate the cooperation between the Jiang Group and the Su Group.
President Zhang, there's a misunderstanding here. I can explain.
A misunderstanding. This multi-million order for your Su family was only given out of respect for Guyan. I didn't expect that you wouldn't know when you're well off.
Now, you believe it?
You? What exactly are you?
President John, have you made a mistake? He is nothing more than someone from the bottom of society.
Your mouth is filthy. Slap him. To offend Guyan is to offend me, Jiang He.
President John, I really don't understand. He is clearly just an abandoned husband cast out by the Su family, like garbage. Why would you?
Shut up. Kneel and apologize.
You want me to kneel and apologize to someone from the bottom of society? In your dreams. That will never happen in this lifetime.
It seems the Song family has no reason to exist anymore.
Apologize quickly. Don't you see that President Jiang's expression has darkened?
Gu Yan, I'm sorry.
Assistant Dang, issue the order. Within 3 days, I want the Song family completely wiped out from Yanqing.
President John, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please, have mercy. Dare to answer back?
Still trying to be a smart aleck. Say that again. I dare you. That multi-million-dollar contract from the Zhang Group was something you got for Su Menki. Su Menki. Is this the man you said would help you climb to the next level in the business world?
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Guyan, you have truly opened my eyes today. I never expected that you would be able to latch onto the CEO of the Zhang Group. You disgusting thing. To think you would cheat on our Kiki like that? President Jiang, please don't be fooled by him. In truth, he is of no help to our Kiki at all. The only reason he was ever in our Su family is because our Kiki is kind-hearted and gave him a blessing he didn't deserve in 8 lifetimes. Associating with a person like that is humiliating. Guyan, you actually dared to strike my mother.
We are already divorced. You still have such a foul mouth. You deserved it. Su Menki, let me tell you something. From the very moment I signed the divorce papers, the old Guyan die.
Guyan, don't get too full of yourself. I don't know what tricks you used to get President Zhang to give you a second look. Once your usefulness has been squeezed dry, President Zhang will surely toss you aside, like trash. By then, you'll only be able to crawl back to the gutter and rot in the dirt, never to rise again.
Menki, are you all right?
Su Menki, how dare you say such things? Only someone like you, who treats others as stepping stones and discards them after use, is the one who will rot in the gutter.
President Zhang, I must offer you a word of warning. Do not be deceived by this man's facade. Aside from puttering around the kitchen and washing a few clothes, he is completely useless. Being with him is just lowering your own status.
One day, when you discover that Guyan is someone you couldn't possibly attain, don't come crying for regrets.
Someone I couldn't attain? How laughable. It is you, however, a dignified CEO of the Zhang Group, who chooses not to live a good life, and instead picks up the trash Su Menki threw away. If this gets out, I fear it won't look very good for you.
I might as well tell you, Mr. Gu and I only met yesterday. When I first saw him, I certainly felt a fondness for him, but when I learned he was already married, it was truly a pity. Right, come to think of it, I should thank you for having the heart to let go and stop tormenting Mr. Gu.
I truly can't understand how a worthless piece of trash that our Su family cast aside like garbage could possibly catch the attention of the president of the Zhang Group. You ignore so many brilliant young men and pay them no mind, yet you treat him like a treasure. What are you after?
That just shows you're blind.
Guyan, I must have been blind myself not to see right through you, to think you could actually wrap the CEO of the Zhang Group around your little finger. You just divorced me,
The film was translated
and already you're mixed up with
and
Zhang He.
narrated by M Media.
You're truly disgusting.
You have the nerve to call me disgusting. Who was it that cast aside a husband who stood by her for 2 years, like he was nothing but trash? Who is really more disgusting? I'm telling you, the only reason your Sue family has achieved anything today is entirely thanks to my secret assistance. But you'd rather believe Song Yu's idiotic lies than trust me.
Do you have no shame? Our Kiki has gotten to where she is today, step by step through her own hard work. Don't you dare sit there and try to take credit for it. You, a cast-off, don't even deserve to speak of assistance.
You think far too highly of your daughter. With her limited ability, she can only put on a show in front of you.
You.
Since you are so confident that your Sue family can rise to the upper echelons because of Sue Menki, then I'll give you the chance. Pass the word down. From today on, anyone who collaborates with the Sue family is an enemy of my Jiang group.
Understood.
President John, the Sue family really can bring value to the John group. There's really no need for you to give up your own interests for someone from the bottom rung.
I almost forgot about you. Back when the three great families ganged up on our Jiang group, your Song family also took part. We'll settle that score slowly in due time.
President John, let's go.
Gu Yan.
What is it? Has Ms. Sue forgotten who it was that was so desperate to sever ties with me just now and wanted nothing to do with me? How much time has even passed? And you've already changed your mind. Things have reached this point. There is no use saying more from this day on. Gu Yan, am completely finished with your Sue family. We are done.
President John. Menki, think of something quickly. If you don't think of a way, we are all going to be completely ruined.
President John, thank you for stepping in to help me again today.
It was just a small favor. But you should stay away from people like that. It's beneath you.
I understand, but I would like to know, when you said today that you had a favorable impression of me, was that just to help me out, or?
If I was too forward, I apologize. However, that I was grateful Sue Menki let you go was sincere. And that I have a favorable impression of you is also sincere, if you mean.
President John, we have only just met. If your interest in me stems from me helping the John group, I hope you can be more level-headed. Do not mistake a moment of appreciation for romantic feelings.
Narrated by
I was too forward. My apologies.
I have taken care of the Sue family for 2 years. I have done all that is required of me. Now, it is time for me to pick up things truly worth.
The heads of the three great families of Shengjing have gathered here at our Yunting Hotel today.
Li Weiwei, the lobby manager of the Yunting Hotel.
Therefore, the Yunting Hotel is close to the public today. You three are the guests Mr. Song specifically mentioned. We can make an exception for you. Please wait a moment. Mr. Song will be here shortly.
Thank you, Manager Lee. Gu Yan, how could this person be here?
He came at just the right time. Let's go settle the score with him.
Gu Yan, stop right there.
Why are you everywhere? Such bad luck.
Gu Yan, what are you doing here?
Why, if you can come to this Yunting Hotel, why can't I?
It's all because of you that the signing ceremony was ruined, and the Jiang group was thoroughly offended. A $10 million contract that was already in hand just flew away because of you. Our Sue family has provided you with food and shelter, and you truly are a pathetic fool. You're out there messing around, keeping a vixen, and ruining our Sue family's reputation. Really?
Mother, there's no need to get angry with the good for nothing. Gu Yan, do you think that by latching onto the Zhang He, you have a new backer? Let me tell you clearly, the Zhang group is utterly insignificant compared to the new backer Mr. Song has lined up for us. Once we connect with that big shot, forget about Zhang He. Even the entire Zhang family will have to bow their heads to our Sue family. By then, you'll be crying and begging for mercy.
You Sue family members really are a bunch of hopeless idiots. The contract has already been void, and you still believe Song Yu's nonsense.
Gu Yan, are you so traumatized by our divorce that you came here on purpose today? Just to make me change my mind? I'm telling you, don't keep dreaming. What are you actually trying to do?
Trying to manufacture a chance encounter, Sue Menki. Don't flatter yourself. I'm here because I was invited, and it has nothing to do with you.
Pretend, keep pretending. Invited, you say? Don't you know that today the heads of the three great families of Shangjing have arrived in Yuncheng and are staying at the Yunting Hotel. The Yunting Hotel is closed to the public.
Guyan, you don't even blink. When you lie now, you look quite ridiculous.
I'm ridiculous, the truly ridiculous. Ones are fools like you all who think they're clever, just like the rest of your family. The three great families of Shangjing, who you claim to hold in such reverence, are the ones who invited me. I am the one who invited them.
You really will say anything, won't you? You think you're worthy of an invitation from the three great families.
Guyan, do you even hear yourself? What kind of nonsense are you spouting? There should be a limit to your lying. Let me tell you, Yunting Hotel is off limits today. You don't even have the qualifications to step inside, and you have the audacity to talk about invitations from the three great families? It is truly a piped dream.
The ones who aren't qualified are you lot.
Isn't this just your way of trying to get my attention? Is this supposed to be interesting? Do you think this is meaningful? The gap in our status will not change one bit because of anything you've done today. Quite the opposite. The way you're acting just makes you look even more ridiculous.
Sister, stop wasting your breath on him. Someone from the bottom of the barrel like him only has these kinds of tricks.
Guyan, since we were once married, I truly don't want to watch you throw your life away. I will tell you one last time. The Yunting Hotel is under total lockdown today. It is completely sealed off. Unrelated persons are strictly forbidden from entering. This place is not somewhere you can come.
Unrelated persons. Wouldn't that be you?
The three great families of Shangjing are not people you can afford to offend. Do you really have to cling to your pathetic pride and force this, even if it costs you your life? Do you think it's worth it?
Fine. I am standing right here. I want to see who dares to lay a finger on me, who can take my life.
This guy is really digging in his heels. Our Kiki has already been more than patient with you. She's given you every possible way out, but you really are incapable of appreciating kindness.
Guyan, do not meet her to give me a way out.
You have quite a backbone, don't you? However, I want to see for myself. You kneeling and begging for mercy. Someone.
What is going on?
Manager Lee. If I remember correctly, the heads of the three great families of Shangjing are arriving today to stay at the Yunting Hotel. The Yunting Hotel is under total lockdown and closed to the public, isn't it?
That is correct. The Yunting Hotel is declining all guests today.
Then why? Is there a bottom feeder sneaking in here?
He is.
This film was translated
He
and narrated
is
by
a trash our Sue
media.
family throughout. Someone like him is only fit to associate with the stinking rats in the sewers. I don't know what gutter he crawled out of today, but he has appeared and made this place reek with his filth and foul-smelling. What?
Manager Lee. You wouldn't understand. It was him yesterday. Leveraging his connection to the CEO of the Zhang Group to make a scene at the signing ceremony, he single-handedly ruined the multi-million-dollar contract between our Su family and the Zhang family, and today, he followed us into the Yunting Hotel. It's nothing more than his inability to stand the fact that our Su family has a chance to curry favor with prominent figures. He wants to stir up trouble here and deliberately offend the three great families, trying to drag us into this disaster and implicate the Su family. He is truly vicious.
Our general manager, Zhang, has already given instructions. The Yunting Hotel is expecting distinguished guests, and not a single mistake is to be made. Guards? How dare you cause a scene at the Yunting Hotel? Have you considered the consequences? Are you going to leave on your own? Or should I have you thrown out?
Manager Lee, is it? I advise you, before you decide to throw me out, to weigh carefully whether you can actually bear the consequences.
How arrogant. Guyan, you really are courting death. You truly refuse a toast, only to be forced to drink a forfeit.
Manager Lee. He dared to threaten you in public. Why haven't you kicked someone like this out yet? It wouldn't look good if this got out.
I originally didn't want to have you thrown out, just to show you some decency. But since you insist on being so reckless, don't blame me for being impolite. Security, throw him out.
Let's see who dares. Manager Lee, I don't want to make things difficult for you. I am here by invitation.
What is this?
This is an invitation letter from the three great families of Shangjing, given to me. The person they want to invite is me.
Gu Yan, you even brought props for your lies? How much could this cheap counterfeit possibly be worth? Do you really think we are blind and can't tell that this is some fake you picked up at a street stall? Besides, I have never heard. That one needs an invitation letter to enter the Yunting Hotel.
I've worked here as a lobby manager for 5 years. And I've never known Yunting Hotel to have such a rule. Guyan? You really have no shame at all now.
The invitation bears the seals of the 3 great families. Whether it's worthless paper or not, you'll know the moment you open it.
Manager Lee, you should take a good look at this. Open your eyes and look closely. If this were... I mean, what if that piece of trash whom our Su family threw out has actually become an honored guest invited by the hotel? Then our attitude today, wouldn't that mean we have offended the 3 great families entirely? It would be a small matter if the Su family were finished, but if you drag the Yunting Hotel down with us, your position as manager probably won't be secure anymore.
There's no need to check. A liar full of nonsense cannot possibly be our hotel's guest of honor.
Wait, don't. What if this invitation really does have the seals of the 3 great families?
Getting a stamp made outside doesn't cost much. This is clearly a fake at first glance. Yet you still dare to use it to threaten me?
Manager Lee, I advise you to think carefully. The invitation you are holding, if it were real, then what you are gripping is the prestige of the 3 great families of Shanjing. Forget about tearing it. Even the slightest sign of disrespect. As a lobby manager, how many levs do you have to pay for that?
A mere clown. Still dares to threaten me?
I am only speaking the truth. Since you have already torn it, then I have nothing left to say.
If there's nothing left to say, security guard, throw him out for me.
Let's see who dares to touch him.
This worthless wretch. You brought this woman here again.
I am truly curious. Since you already know my identity, how do you still dare to speak to me like this? Have you climbed onto some high branch? Or found some new pillar of support?
The Zhang family is merely the top family in Yuncheng. In front of the 3 great families of Shangjing, they are nothing but ants to be crushed at will. Today, Mr. Song brought me in as his guest of honor. He had already arranged to pay a formal visit to the main houses of the 3 great families in advance, as long as we establish a connection with Mr. Song. By then, let alone Yuncheng, even all of Shangjing will have to show us some respect. Zhang He. By that time, will the Su family still hold the Zhang family in any regard?
Exactly, that's right. In the future, the top family in Yuncheng will be our Su family. If you calculate the time, that guest of honor should be arriving soon. If I continue to let you 2 filthy rats run wild here, once Mr. Zhang arrives, I won't be able to bear the responsibility. What are you all still standing there for? Hurry up and take these 2 down. If you disturb the guest of honor, I will make you pay dearly.
Insolence. I am Jiang He, president of the Jiang Group. Do you not recognize me?
President of the Zhang Group. I certainly recognize you, but this is the Yunting Hotel. I don't care who you are. Guards?
Wait. I'm going to make a call first.
Call. Let him call. I'd like to see what other tricks he can pull.
Zhang Hongwen. I am Gu Yan.
Young Master Gu, hello, I am Zhang Hongwen. Have you already arrived at the Yunting Hotel?
I arrived a while ago, but I encountered some trouble on the first floor.
Trouble?
Your lobby manager here doesn't seem to welcome me very much.
What? Who gave her the nerve? Young Master Gu, give me 3 minutes. I will bring my men down immediately.
1 minute. If you aren't here within a minute, you can take care of the 3 people on the top floor yourself.
How dare you? General Manager Zhang is the general manager of our Yunting Group. Are you a piece of bottom-feeding trash like you even fit to order him around? You even dared to call the general manager by his full name. I think you must be tired of living. Security, break both of their legs and throw them out.
Gu Yan, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Not bad at all. No wonder you're so arrogant. But this is Yunting Hotel, a property owned by the Gu family of Shangjing. We won't tolerate your insolence here. All security personnel, assemble in the lobby immediately. Do it?
Li Weiwei. You really have some nerve.
General Manager Zhang, why are you here?
Li Weiwei, if I hadn't come, how would I have known about the mess you've made?
General Manager Zhang, I know I handled things poorly today. Letting 2 pieces of worthless trash slip in.
Shut up. You must be blind. Get out of here right now. Zhang Hongwen of Yunting Hotel pays his respects to Mr. Gu. General Manager Zhang is the head of Yunting Hotel. How could he possibly kneel to this brat?
Get up.
I am late, Zhang Hongwen, and I asked for Mr. Gu's punishment.
Zhang Hongwen. Your lobby manager here. Actually dared to tear up the invitation letter given to me by the 3 great families. And even had security surround me and my friend. This manager Li even threatened to break my legs. How could I ever dare to punish the general manager of Yunting Hotel?
You insolent wretch. Do you have any idea what you've done?
General Manager Zhang, I was just following your instructions. You were the one who told me to.
Enough. Someone, take her away.
No, General Manager Zhang, you can't do this to me. General Manager Zhang.
From this day forward, Li Weiwei is dismissed from Yunting Hotel. Never to be hired again. Contact the Yuncheng Hotel Association immediately. And put her name on the blacklist.
General Manager Zhang.
Get her out of my sight now. Mr. Gu, today's incident is entirely
The
due to
film
my
was
poor management,
translated
letting you and Zhang
narrated
He be
by
disturbed
M
here at
Media.
Yunting Hotel. It is my failure as a host, and I deserve any punishment.
Gu Yan. Are you really the young master of the Gu family?
Where did that arrogance go? It seems today I won't have to lose my life after all.
What? You actually wanted Mr. Gu's life? General Manager Zhang, don't be fooled by him. He is just the son-in-law that our Su family kicked out. When he was in our Su family, he had to serve us tea and water, and watch our every expression. He was worth less than a dog. Why would you respect him so much? Why? Simply because he is the guest of honor invited by the 3 great families. How can that be?
This worthless wretch. Do you think you can turn your life around? Just by clinging to the 3 great families? You are nothing more than a stray dog that got lucky. Mother, say less.
How dare you insult Mr. Gu in public? Guards, slap her across the face.
Send me up.
Mr. Gu, what about these people?
This President Zhang is my friend. You are to treat her with courtesy. As for these others, I am not familiar with them.
This way, Mr. Gu. I am sorry, President Zhang. The only person invited today by the heads of the 3 great families is Mr. Gu. Even you cannot go up.
President Zhang, please wait for me a moment.
Very well.
Mr. Gu. The heads of the 3 great families have been waiting for a long time in private room 1 on the top floor. You may go directly up. As for these irrelevant people, they are an eyesore. I will have them cleared out immediately. See Mr. Gu off. Guards.
Gu Yan. Zhang He. You really dared to come here.
Mr. Song, why don't you tell me why we wouldn't dare?
President Zhang, do you really think that your Zhang family's title as the top in Yuncheng is worth anything at all? This conference today is filled mostly with the top elite from Shangjing, not to mention the hosts, the Gu group, plus the 3 great families of Shangjing, even the least of them. I doubt you would ever be able to reach in your lifetime. Do you really think you are someone important?
Ridiculous. I don't have the qualifications. Do you?
Exactly. To tell you the truth, the biggest backer I have is not one of the 3 great families of Shangjing, but the Gu family. After tonight, I will drag your Zhang family from its position. as the top family in Yuncheng.
President Zhang, how does it feel? To pick up the man I threw away?
You are courting death.
Zhang He, there is no need to dirty your hands with her. Hitting her would only stain you.
Guyan, don't think that's just because you are leaning on Zhang He. You've become a big shot. I tell you, a man like you who only climbs up by riding on a woman's coattails, even if you manage to sneak in, you are still nothing but filth at your core. You will never be able to hold your head up high for the rest of your life, and don't even dream of reaching any level of status.
Sumenki. I don't know. At what point you became so disgusting? It was clearly you who, for the sake of the Su family's interests, latched onto some Song Yu. Now, you have the nerve to stand here and insult me.
Gu Yan. Do you really think that by climbing onto Zhang He's branch and wearing some decent clothes, you can package yourself as someone important? I tell you, at your core,
film
you're
was
still the same man,
translated
discarded
and
by my sister.
narrated by M Media.
The pathetic loser kicked to the curb. No matter how well you pretend, you can't cover up that stench of poverty on you.
Guyan, if you still have any sense of self-awareness, today, you shouldn't have come here. By coming here today, you are simply asking for humiliation. Let me tell you, if you offend someone today, like the Gu family of Shengjing, not even Zhang He can protect you.
I think the ones asking for humiliation are you, the Su family.
Zhang He, our Su family, may not be as powerful as your Zhang family. In the past, I might have feared you. But today, the main stage tonight belongs to the Gu family of Shengjing. Compared to the Gu family, your Zhang family is nothing.
Enough. Stop wasting time with someone who doesn't know their place. What matters most today is that I secure the primary partnership between the Su family and the Gu family.
Mr. Song is right. Kiki, don't waste any more breath on someone like him. Let's go inside. We shouldn't delay important business. Exactly. In a few minutes, we will enter the investment promotion conference and sign our partnership with the Gu family, officially becoming the Gu family's primary partner. As for you, you can just wait here. Let's go.
Wide. If you can get in, why can't I?
What do you mean? Are you saying you also have the qualifications to join us in the bidding process?
If I want to get in, I will. As for you, if I don't let you in, you aren't getting in.
Did I hear that right? What are you saying, Guyan? Did you just say that if you don't let us in, we won't be able to get in? Look, what is this? This is the invitation letter, brother, you gave me. And you? In your entire life, you've probably never even seen one. The Su family can get in whenever we want. Whenever we choose.
Mere invitation letter.
Don't you still understand what this is? This is the invitation letter that brother you got from me. And you? What can you even do? Can you do laundry? Can you cook? Besides those, what are you capable of? To be honest, I really feel you aren't worthy of standing next to me.
Sumenki. You've said the wrong thing. It is you who isn't worthy of standing next to me. Hey. Cancel the Su families and the Song family's entry
Go. Hello, here's my invitation letter.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I am sorry. You cannot enter.
Why?
Because your invitation letter has been voided.
What? It's been voided. Are you kidding me? That's right. The invitation was perfectly fine. How could it be voided?
Look, I am from the Song family of Yuncheng.
The Song family? Then there's no need to look at it at all. Because your Song family invitation is also voided.
How is that possible? I am the soon-to-be appointed general manager of the Gu Group's Yuncheng branch. This invitation is one I obtained directly from the three great families. How could it possibly be voided?
I only just received the news myself. It states that the invitation letters for the Su family of Yuncheng and the Song family of Yuncheng are all voided. Neither the Su family nor the Song family has the qualifications to enter.
A single phone call from Gu Yan really did cancel our entry qualifications.
Impossible.
Security guard, I would like to ask, why our entry qualifications were suddenly cancelled?
I apologize. I am only responsible for executing orders. I have no authority to know the reason.
How could it come to this?
Sumenki. I truly find it strange. Why do you believe everything he says? Yet when it comes to me, you don't believe a single word. Believe it now. I told you that you wouldn't be able to get in, and you won't.
Gu Yan, what are you acting so high and mighty for? If we can't get in, what makes you think you can? You don't even have an invitation.
Who said that? I don't have an invitation.
What?
How could this loser possibly have an invitation? You must check it thoroughly. This must be a fake.
Sir, your invitation. Guest of honor. Please, come in. Guest of honor. What nonsense is this? This gentleman's invitation is not only authentic, but it is also the highest level. The supreme invitation.
Impossible. A supreme invitation. Even I don't have the qualifications to obtain one. How could this pathetic creature have one?
Our current invitations, all registered to a specific name? May I ask whose name is written on it?
It is written as Gu Yan. Mr. Gu.
Absolutely impossible. A supreme invitation can only be possessed by someone with assets exceeding 100 million. Tell me, you bottom-tier trash, how could you possibly have a supreme invitation?
Mr. Song, what business is that of yours?
Miss Zhang, you?
Miss Zhang, you're the head of the #1 family in Yuncheng. I really don't understand how you could take a fancy to the man I discarded.
In terms of ability, I am naturally a cut above you. In terms of financial power, our Jiang family leaves your Su family in the dust. On what grounds do you question my judgment? Furthermore, by demeaning your own ex-husband, right in front of this Mr. Song. Is it to make him think how impeccable your taste is now? Or are you afraid he might see your lingering bitterness over the past? Your current expression is truly laughable.
President Zhang, what a sharp tongue you have.
Gu Yan, there is no need for us to waste our breath on them. Let's go.
I would like to see who dares to try and snatch my woman, Chu Zhao's. So you must be Gu Yan.
I am Gu Yan. And you are.
The eldest son of the head of the Shangjing Chu family. The heir to the Chu family. Chu Zhao.
Young Master Chu. Nice to meet you.
I, however, do not feel it is nice to meet you. Zhang He and I have a prior engagement. She is my fiancée. You have stolen my woman. And yet you stand here telling me it is nice to meet you?
First, President Zhang and I are not in a romantic relationship. Where does this talk of you stealing a woman come from? Second, this is no longer the era of parental arrangements and matchmakers' dictates. A piece of paper cannot bind anyone. Nor can it become the shackles for you to hijack Zhang He's will. In terms of sentiment, in terms of reason, and in terms of the law, she has the right to choose the path she wants to take. And the person she wants to be close to.
Who do you think you are? To dare question me here?
Chu Zhao, please, stop forcing me, will you?
Zhang He, I suggest you think carefully. If you sever ties with him now, I can pretend what happened before never occurred. But if you remain obstinate, I will ensure your Zhang family is ruined beyond repair.
Chu Zhao, let me tell you, I will never marry you in this lifetime. Even if you force the Jiang family into bankruptcy, I will not care in the least.
You had better not regret this.
I will never regret it.
Good. Very good. The investment promotion conference is about to begin. I will deal with you once I get inside.
Is it worth it?
It is.
The film
Thank you,
was
John He.
translated and narrated by
Let's
M
go.
Media.
How does a loser like Go Yan deserve this? Just because of him? Does he even have the right to step through the doors of the investment promotion conference?
Do you know who Chu Zhao is? He is notoriously vindictive. This loser has really hit a wall today. If Chu Zhao is truly serious, it is uncertain if he will even be able to walk out of this hotel alive. It is really hard to say.
However, we cannot even get through the doors of the investment promotion conference, let alone become the primary partner of the Go Group.
I need to contact the second young master of the Gu family immediately, and have him pull some strings, so we can get in quickly.
Are you looking forward to it? If the Zhang Group wins the favor of the Gu Group and secures a partnership, the Zhang Group's valuation will at least double.
I am. But I am afraid it will not be that easy.
What if I told you the Zhang Group will become the primary partner of the Gu Group? Would you believe it?
I'll take your word for it.
It's not just words, it's a fact. Given the potential of the Zhang Group and your capability, winning the favor of the Gu Group shouldn't be too difficult.
You're oversimplifying things. Chu Zhao has made connections with many of Shangjing's elite. Look over there.
Who are those two?
Lin Zhenhua, head of the Lin family from Shangjing, and Fu Weidong, head of the Fu family. Both are top-tier magnates in Shangjing. They have personally stepped in to help Chu Zhao. Our Jiang family has no chance of winning.
Ms. Zhang, I believe in you.
Zhao Zhan.
Lin Zhenhua, the head of the Lin family in the Shangjing.
It's been a long time.
Patriarch Lin. It has been a long time. And who is this gentleman?
Fu Weidong, patriarch of the Fu family in the Shangjing.
This is Gu Yan. He is my.
He's nothing more than a nobody from a worthless, minor family, cast out like a stray dog. Zhang He. I think you must be blind. And yet you went and got involved with such a worthless man.
Chu Zhao, are you certain? You want to tear your face off with me in a place like this?
I don't want to waste any more breath on you. I'll give you one last chance. Are you going to honor the marriage contract or not? I knew it. You. Zhang He. You have a marriage contract with young Master Chu. Countless young ladies from prestigious families would give anything for such a match, but you actually dared to tear up the marriage contract over a worthless, good-for-nothing like him. Have you lost your mind? You're throwing away a bright future just to jump into a mud pit. Zhang He, have you ever stopped to think
The film was
about what this
translated
will bring
and
upon your Zhang
narrated by
family?
M
A total
Media.
catastrophe, that's what.
Let me tell you all. This is Yanqing, not Shangjing. If you dare to insult Gu Yan again, then don't blame me, Jiang He, for showing you no mercy.
You death-seeking fool, do you think your life is long enough? Is that it? In my opinion, you must have spent so much time around this lowly good-for-nothing that you've lost your mind. Fine. Since that's the case, you've brought this on yourself. Within 3 minutes, I want to see the Zhang family of Yuncheng go bankrupt. Zhang He. If you change your mind now, I can still retract the order. Otherwise, in 3 minutes, the Zhang family will vanish from Yuncheng. Zhang He. Young Master Chu has already given you a chance. Do you really want your family's legacy to be destroyed by your own hands?
I will say this one more time. Impossible.
Zhang He. Thank you for protecting me today. Now, it's my turn.
You think a worthless good for nothing, like you can protect her? How laughable.
Hello. Keep a close watch on the Zhang family in Yunshan. As for Shangjing, if they make any commercial moves, whether they come out in the open or strike from the shadows, block them at all costs. If the Zhang family's stock drops, even a single cent today, you can bring me your head as an apology.
Such arrogance. What a big mouth you have. I suddenly think it might be quite nice to let you to be a pair of ill-fated lovers.
Young Master Chu. 3 minutes are up. Everyone, why don't you check your phones and see if the Zhang family has collapsed yet?
What's going on here? What is going on? The stock price of the Zhang Group hasn't fallen at all. It's gone up. What? How is that possible? Are you all a bunch of good-for-nothings? It's just a Zhang family from Yuncheng. Is it that hard to bankrupt them? What am I paying you for, Mr. Chu? We don't know what happened either. A minute ago, a massive influx of capital hit the market and aggressively blocked our commercial funds. The defenses of the Zhang Group are absolutely impregnable. How can that be?
The film was translated
How did you do it?
and narrated
Young
by
Master
M
Chu.
Media.
How I did it has nothing to do with you. Let's go. Gu Group's Investment Promotion Conference.
Brother, that position does not belong to you.
Guyan, you.
Gu Yushin.
Isn't this the second young master of the Gu family? Why is he here? Wait. What did he just call him? Brother? Everyone, let me introduce him to you. This man is the eldest young master of the Gu family of Shangjing, who was kicked out and slunk away to marry into the Su family in Yuncheng. The eldest young master of the Gu family, Gu Yan.
So it was you.
What? This guy is actually the eldest young master of the Gu family? The future heir to the Gu family? Gu Yan. You should have stayed in the Su family, playing the role of a kept man, instead of fighting me for the position of head of the Gu family.
I'm not fighting you for the position of head of the Gu family. It is because the position of head of the Gu family can only be mine.
Nonsense. If it hadn't been for the Song and Su families telling me that after you were kicked out of the Su family, you still harbored delusions of inheriting the headship. If it weren't for the Song and Su families telling me we're this pathetic, you've truly brought shame upon the Gu family. As for the succession ceremony the day after tomorrow, I don't think it's necessary anymore. Because you won't live to see that day. Seize him. How dare you? Welcome, the three heads of the families. Welcome, Chief Steward of the Gu family. Uncle Wu. And the three heads of the families. Why are you all here? Gu Yushin, you have a lot of nerve. How dare you lay a hand on the young master of the Gu family? Uncle Wu. What right does Gu Yan have? He always gets the best of everything. He was the one who lacked backbone in the first place, marrying into the Su family. You all turned a blind eye and sent him away. And now, look at this. He has the nerve to show his face again and fight me for the position of head of the Gu family. I am the only rightful, legitimate heir to the Gu family. He is nothing but a cast-off, discarded long ago. What right does he have to compete with me? What right? What right? You want to know what right? Very well. Today, I will break it down for you piece by piece. Back then, the young master of the Gu family concealed his identity to marry into the Su family. It was not out of cowardice. He had his own reasons. He intended to
The film
personally
was translated
elevate the Su
and
group
narrated
to a
by
status
M
on par
Media.
with the Gu family of Shangjing. And what was the result? It was your Su family that failed him. You not only failed to recognize his ambition, you betrayed his sincerity. You all had better listen well. The Gu family has never disowned this young master, nor have we ever cast him out. Today, I will state this clearly. The sole heir to the Gu family is Gu Yan, our young master.
What? How can this be? Guyan? What have I done?
Gu Yushin. The reason you are unfit to lead the Gu family lies in your character. You lack composure. If it were me, I would have laid an inescapable trap well in advance. waiting for the perfect moment, and then struck with a single, decisive blow, leaving you without even the qualification to compete. That would have been the prudent approach. As for me, there is no need. The position of head of the Gu family holds no appeal for me whatsoever. If you can shoulder the burden of the Gu family, what does it matter? If I let you have it, I could even stay within the Gu family to help you stabilize the foundation and protect the Gu family as it ventures further. But the condition is, you must be worthy.
Guyan? I was wrong. How could it be this way?
Sister,
I truly was blind. If I had known he was the true young master of the Gu family, I would have done anything to curry favor with him. And yet, I wasted all my efforts on that incompetent second young master. I spent all that time pandering to him, only to find he was a lost cause.
someone. Remove these unworthy things from this place immediately.
Very well. Everyone may rise.
Thank you, young master of the Gu family. Thank you, head of the Gu family.
As for you two, I will overlook your actions today, considering you were unaware of my identity. I shall not pursue this further.
No, you will not hold it against me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you are all well aware that in the China business community, my Gu group indeed holds a position of immense influence. But in all honesty, for one family to dominate, to form a monopoly, is never a good thing. Only when 100 flowers bloom and 100 schools of thought contend can the China economy truly flourish. From this day forward, I hope that all of you will cease this internal strife and abandon these petty family feuds. Only by doing so can the China economy remain invincible on the global stage.
Thank you, head of the Gu family, for showing us mercy. Young Master Gu, you are truly benevolent and possess great vision. I, Lin Zhenhua, am thoroughly convinced, from this day forward, my Lin family is willing to follow the lead of the Gu family. We will follow your every command. My Fu family is also willing to follow the lead of the Gu family. We will follow your every command. We all are willing to follow the lead of the Gu family, and will follow your every command.
Good. Then, let us not delay. Regarding the Gu Group's branch office in Yuncheng, as for our primary partner, my preference is the Zhang Group. I wonder what all of you think of this.
The development of the Zhang Group over these years has been nothing short of spectacular, and its potential is something we have all witnessed. To be able to join forces with a giant like the Gu family, in my opinion, the Zhang Group is absolutely worthy of this top choice. They are definitely worthy.
Since you all have no objections, then it is decided. From today on, the Zhang Group shall be the Gu Group's primary partner for our branch office in Yuncheng. Zhang He, I look forward to our future cooperation. Please advise.
Guyan. Looking forward to our cooperation.